has dealt in the dirtiest of dirty business. We're losing.
Is this the final chapter of a hip-hop empire, or just the beginning of a media war? The new docuseries, The Reckoning, drops a bombshell: footage, accusations, and secrets from the elite world of fame. Stick around, because what we uncover here might change everything you thought you knew about music royalty. By the end of this video, you'll get the full story, the good, the dark, and everything in between. Let's rewind a bit. Diddy didn't become a legend overnight. As the head of Bad Boy Entertainment, he helped bring hip-hop and R&B into mainstream pop culture, shaping the careers of iconic artists like the Notorious B.I.G., Mary J. Blige, and many more. He became Diddy, mogul, trendsetter, a symbol of success, glamour, and influence. But somewhere along the way, dark whispers started to follow the glitz. Rumors of mistreatment, allegations of sexual misconduct, and a growing number of lawsuits quietly circulated for years. And now, a full-blown documentary is forcing those whispers into the glaring spotlight. The docuseries is a 4-part production, directed by Alexandria Stapleton and executive produced by 50 Cent. All episodes dropped simultaneously on December 2nd, 2025. The aim? To trace Diddy's meteoric rise and then leave no stone unturned regarding the serious allegations, lawsuits, and criminal charges that derailed everything. According to the filmmakers, this isn't just a tell-all. It's meant to be a cultural reflection, a chance to question how we elevate celebrities without asking what's behind the fame. This is where the doc hits hard, and what's causing the biggest uproar. Some of the key bombshells. Former associates claim that Diddy allegedly offered $1 million to a gang to kill Tupac Shakur and Suge Knight during the infamous East-West Coast rap feud. There are claims of coercive sexual behavior. A former member of his girl group, Aubrey O'Day, alleges she received explicit emails and photos from Diddy, and that she was eventually fired after refusing to comply with purported sexual pressure. Other former associates speak of violence and fear. One ex-executive claimed she was threatened, even kidnapped, by Diddy, saying at trial she felt like her life was in danger. The doc includes never-before-seen footage filmed just days before Diddy's 2024 arrest, conversations with his lawyers, moments of panic, and glimpses of him mingling with fans. This isn't shady rumors anymore. The documentary puts names, faces, alleged victims, and context. And with that comes serious questions about power, accountability, and what really went on behind the scenes. As of July 2025, Diddy was convicted on 2 counts of transportation for purposes of prostitution. He was acquitted on more severe charges like racketeering and sex trafficking. In October, he was sentenced to 50 months in federal prison. And now, with The Reckoning out, stories long hidden are resurfacing. But the release of the doc didn't go smoothly. Diddy's team pushed back hard, calling it a shameful hit piece, claiming the footage was stolen, and demanding that the series be pulled from Netflix. In short, the war over the narrative is just as intense as the legal battle. You can't talk about this doc without addressing how personal it gets. 50 Cent and Diddy have a long, complicated history, from business clashes to diss tracks. So when 50 Cent signs on as executive producer, people can't help but ask, is this about truth and justice, or vendetta and revenge? 50 Cent claims it's the former. In an appearance on Good Morning America, he argued silence would equate to complicity. He said if no one speaks up, you would interpret it as hip-hop is fine with his behaviors. But critics are skeptical. Can someone with a long-standing rivalry stay objective? Can a doc produced by a foe remain trustworthy? That tension adds a whole new layer and fuels endless debate. Interestingly, even The Reckoning doesn't cover everything. Reports say several explosive allegations didn't make it into the final cut. Some of those omissions, the mysterious 2018 death of Diddy's former partner and mother of some of his children, Kim Porter. Many fans and insiders have long speculated about foul play. The doc notably sidesteps that. Earlier claims involving other former associates, including incidents of alleged violence, coercion, or drug-related misconduct that never reached public court filings. And while the doc includes some voices from ex-employees and jurors, some critics argue the breadth of the circle was still too narrow, raising questions about who got a platform and who remained silent. Why does this matter? Because what's left out can be as telling as what is included, perhaps even more. It forces us to ask, who controls the story, and who decides which truths are told? Beyond Diddy, Beyond the lawsuits, there's a bigger conversation unfolding. What happens when we cede unquestioned power to celebrities? The Reckoning isn't just a doc about one man, it's about a system. The music industry, the fame machine, the culture of silence, and the cost of unchecked power. We've seen similar reckonings lately. In entertainment, powerful figures fall, and audiences dig deeper into what fame was built on. The questions get bigger. Should artists' pasts impact how we consume their art? Can the culture around success be reformed, or is it inherently toxic? And in a world where everyone records everything, what does accountability really look like? Here are a few what-ifs and questions I want you to think about. What if the documentary only scratches the surface? Could there be more stories, more victims, more secrets still hidden? Could Diddy's legacy, the music, the empire, the influence, survive this? Or is this the beginning of the end of Puff the Mogul? Can 50 Cent's involvement ever allow for an unbiased narrative? Or does this doc serve as a public execution of Diddy's empire, personally motivated? And maybe more importantly, when powerful people fall, does it open the door for systemic change, or just a new celebrity to rise and repeat the same cycle? Drop your thoughts below. I want to hear what you think. This isn't just gossip. This is culture shifting. This is accountability getting real. The Reckoning isn't just about Diddy. It's about every industry, every power structure that protected the big name while silencing the small voices. Whether you believe the documentary or take it with a grain of salt, one thing is clear: nothing stays hidden forever.